Yes, welcome back to the Sports Show. Time to get to the Southern Footy League.
Yep.
5 rounds remaining after this weekend. Last weekend wasn't a great weekend. Some big results as we welcome Craig Warman, the president of the show. Craig, how are you, mate?
Good, mate. Thanks for having us.
All right, let's get down to the round 13 results. There's a couple
Unlucky
of
for
things.
some.
Unlucky for some, mate. All right, let's talk about Aldinga. Too good for Marion at home.
Yeah, Aldinga got a few players back and... yeah, look, Marion fought the game out, but...
I thought this was going to be Marion's weekend. I really did.
And moving on quickly, mate, Norlonga. Marion, they're starting to improve, mate. You've got to jump off.
Well,
You're just critical.
In actual fact, Marion scored more than a couple of wannabe finals.
Hey, I got on their bandwagon last week, if you recall.
Ben's a big fella, mate.
He is a big fella, actually.
Mate. Norlonga, likewise, too strong for Christie's Beach.
Mate, Christie's very disappointing. Week before, had a really good win against, struggled against Flagstaff Hill. Put up a really good effort there, but were terrible last week.
All right, Cove, big winners over OSB at Lonsdale.
They're the sleepers at the moment, Cove. Starting to get some really good form.
Is that at home again, that was?
Yeah, no, that was at O'Sullivan's Beach.
Okay, so that's good.
They'll be without their number one ruckman, Mick Galley. He's off to Western Australia on Friday to play against Western Australian Country with the state country side. So he's going to be a big loss to them.
All right, Flagstaff Hill, they were too good for Port Noarlunga.
Flaggies, what can you say about Flaggies? The reigning premiers, just cruising along nicely, sitting second.
This was probably the surprise one, though. Morphett Vale had a big win over Ranella. Now, Billy would not be a happy camper down there at Ranella.
He's lowest pretty happy.
Score, Billy, and he is pretty easy going, but he would not have been happy
wouldn't have been happy with that result. No. Morphett Vale far too strong.
Were you surprised by the result?
Oh, we were. Normally, they're a bit like Port Norwood games where no matter where they are on the table, it's pretty close, but that was one that got away, and again, probably gives Morphett a little bit, because a couple of years ago, Ranella flogged them pretty badly at home.
All right, before we get to round 14, mate, big night Sunday night, Hall of Fame, 5 inductees. Can you tell us who's coming in, or has it got to be a secret?
No. We've put it out there who the nominees are. Again, something we started back in 2007. We're inducting inductees 91 to 95 this year. First cab off the rank is Nathan Gill from the Happy Valley Football Club. Great footballer in his own right. 7 premierships.
Wow, jeez.
Captain 4 of them.
That'll get you in.
And captain the association for a good many years as well. 4-time club champion during those premiership years. So that's what sort of player he is. The next one is Ashley Sanders from the Aldinga Football Club. Played a record 303 games for the Aldinga Footy Club.
How did you play for Australia only, Phil? Don't worry about NBL Australia. Was it 385?
356.
356.
Right, in saying that, though, we just saw Scotty Thompson, 17 seasons. It took him to get to 308. What would it be longer than that in the Southern Footy League to get to that number? It
would be probably about 20 years.
Yeah, I mean, it's an amazing achievement.
And again, when not only played that, was a premiership player, but then took on the president's role and worked on the committee. Again, still felt heavily involved in the Aldinga Footy Club. The umpires get a look in, because we try and incorporate everybody. We've got head trainers who've done work for 60 years, etc., etc. This gentleman, 30 years he's been umpiring. Umpired over 1,000 games of A-grade footy.
And never made a mistake, I bet.
You ask him, he'll probably tell you that. But yeah, a tremendous record from Wayne Graham.
Good on him.
From the umpires panel. Port Noarlunga get a look in this year with Jason Davison, 25 years plus as a player down there, and coach, administrator, played 250 odd games. Again, coached for a long time down at Port Noarlunga. He's a premiership player. League life member as well, so he gets.
Love those stories of the loyalty these guys have.
A really good.
You know what? Just a thought while we're discussing recognition for Hall of Fame. Wouldn't it be nice if at an AFL level they had one position each year for a person who's committed at a country level or at a community level to the sport to recognise it? Because it's one thing to recognise the champions, and we should, but it's the bread and butter people that are involved that actually give the opportunity for these people to go through.
You're talking about the Australian Football Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
There's no reason that they shouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, once
even at SANFL level, could be something that put on the table.
For sure.
And in line with what you just said, Poppy, this bloke, number 5 inductee, is a bloke named Barry Ramsey. Now, Barry's 33 years involvement with the Cove Football Club.
Yes.
Built the Cove Football Club virtually from the ground up, was their initial A-grade coach, their captain, president. He's done everything. He's also tied up very heavily with off-field with what they call the Cobra Foundation. Now, the Cobra Foundation is a group of people that put in a little bit of money. They have a golf day each year, etc., which is their big money spinner. But they help people not only at the Cove Football Club, but footballers within the Southern Football League who come across hard times. Like they got a really bad medical bill they can't fulfil, etc., etc. The league and along with the Cobra Foundation assist in that sort of way. So
they're
to
great
me,
stories. They're all
he
great
is a
stories.
really, really worthy candidate.
33 years of his life to his footy club and other causes. Just a great bloke. I mean, you can't leave him out, can you?
And the father of Josh Ramsey, who's been an icon within the Southern Footy League as well.
All right, mate, we've got to quickly get to round 14 before we run out of time. Flagstaff, this is a great round because it's 2nd and 2 and 4 and 5, so
this
all the numbers are close.
This is the make or break.
This is the make or break. All right, Flagstaff Hill in 2nd spot, Noarlunga in 3rd at Flaggies.
No, this will be the tribe game of the week. Flaggies at home, but then don't write Noarlunga off. They belted Christie's.
So basically, you're sitting on the fence.
I'll go with the Flaggies at home.
Flaggies, all right. Happy Valley in 9th, Aldinga in 8th. It's at Happy Valley.
I like Aldinga here.
Okay.
All right.
I like Aldinga there.
Marion sitting 11th, OSB Lonsdale in 10th. It's at Marion.
This is going to be Marion's weekend. This is Marion. I went too early, and I've been accused of that before. Marion, I think.
On more than one occasion.
Yeah, probably. Marion for me.
Well, look, they have played some really good football. OSB haven't been all that good over the last couple of weeks. This is the make or break for both of those clubs. The winner gets the bragging rights.
All right, Port Noarlunga in 6th, Ranella in 7th at Port Noarlunga.
This is, well, they played this game about 4 weeks ago, and Port Noarlunga got them at home at Ranella. So there was only about 19 points in it at that stage. So
Ranella can't play that bad again. I'm tipping Ranella.
No, they'll get a couple of players back who finally come back from holidays overseas, mid-season. Ridiculous. Wouldn't happen in our day, but...
couldn't afford a ticket to go out.
I reckon the divers will get him here.
Okay. Put Ranella don't win this one, mate. The boys will get their air conditioning turned off for a couple of months. Don't worry about it. Mate, quick shout out because it's a bye for Morphett Vale, Christie's Beach and Cove, but grand final, breakfast coming up for the Southern Footy League. A new initiative for the Southern Footy League. We're looking to put something out there for all of our people who want to come along to the Emu Hotel. $40 a ticket, smorgasbord breakfast from 8 until 11 to, again, talk about our grand final because it's special in the Southern Footy League. All right, on the 22nd of September at the Emu Hotel.
And if you want to get tickets, just contact Malcolm Martin, the Secretary Manager, on 8384 6920.
What is it?
8384?
Yep.
6920.
All right, he'll get
for
the
your
tickets organised. All right,
Yeah.
all right. Thanks for coming in, mate. Stay with us. Still heaps to come on the show.